Big ups to JSea for the invitation to play in this poetry. Atomic, I see you, brother. I'm just gonna jump in real quick. She hums a tune that used to bounce from lips of Big Mom. Thick smiling lips framing her wide mouth, connecting her full cheeks. Her skin dark as midnight songs. She would fight heavy eyelids for one last look at stars that might fall from the sky into her eyes. Dreams sprinkled upon her nose. She hums a tune that blew soft wind upon the back of her boiling neck. The sun often arrived with the sharpness of bear claws and coyote teeth. She worked as her skin would bleed blackness into the coolness of turned soil. She hummed a tune that called upon the moon. She knew that the ancestors were listening. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Over me. Bright Kentucky skies of blue rage. Mud stick highway hike to and fro from morning to eve, cool winds and quiet shivers, the distant howl of hunger splintered across sleeping fields of tobacco. Auntie Strange spoke with a quiet bending tongue that broke her words into puzzle pieces. Sunken eyes, dark and dim, crooked lips, her smile, tired and strong. She shuffled when she walked, her tiny body pressed upon the branches of old trees. She carved with the edge of a wishing stone. She wished for home. She wished for home. She say 3 is a charm, and she wishes to be far away from that old Kentucky farm. I gotta get out of this trouble. Gotta get this hurtin' out of me. Gonna get some of that freedom, get these chains off of me. I'ma leave this farm tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be free. Gotta get out of this trouble, get this hurtin' out of me. Bent body broken, pushing midnight wind with a tune of gossiping river frogs. Cracking tongues and breaking spells, Auntie Strange wearing the shadow of trees, fingers deep in the storm mud. She dragged her legs over loose sticks and sharp rocks. Black sky stretched across the river, lighting a path with a shimmering star. She moved steady into morning, tasting freedom on her crooked lips. She smiled at the edge of landscapes new to her, praying. Oh, freedom, oh, freedom, once again, oh, freedom, over me, me, me. She rested upon sunken rocks, feeling the tickle of cool breeze upon her nose, her eyelids against her cheeks, wide from smiling. She drifted into songful dreams, running in circles with her childhood. She smiled as she giggled, teared as she daydreamed, her tired bones shaking with joy. Auntie Strange was free. Until she was caught. Bounty hunter with bloodhound captured her trail, tracked down her scent, found her heart and soul deep in freedom. Unable to fix her tired body to escape, she rested upon the sunken stone, sketching pictures into her mild beating heart. She was free. Her crooked frame dragged back to those bright Kentucky skies of blue rage. She hummed a song as she continued to dance with her childhood. The smell of her farm pulling sorrow from her soul. Master tied her to the big tree in the yard, stuck a nail through her hands. Cut off her fingers. She clenched her teeth, held her cry. Her sunken eyes dark and dim, fearlessly free, she was master's slave no more. Her old body savagely beaten, but not broken. Auntie Strange is not broken. You can't break the righteous spirit of fire and earth. She said, I got some of that freedom. I got these chains off of me. I'ma leave this farm tomorrow. tomorrow I'll be free. Gotta get out of this trouble, get the hurting out of me. 'Cause I got me some of that freedom. I'm going home to victory. And she did. Auntie Strange ran away a second time, and the second time was the last time. She crept through the trees under the moon, knee deep in river, leaving no tracks to pursue. She hid under a bridge until the sun set. Then she followed the curve of the river to the end of its bend. Auntie Strange arrived, a free black woman in a free black settlement called Liberia in Mercer County, Pennsylvania, and lived out the rest of her life. She was free, free, free. She was free, free, free. Even after the settlement was abandoned following the enactment of the revised Fugitive Slave Act of 1850, Auntie Strange fearlessly stayed upon that land until her death, and beneath that land is where she is buried with her ancestors. Free, 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 free. Now I know much of this project is really pulled at the roots of language, communication, So I pulled this piece, and this is gonna be the last bit of words that I share. I call this piece "Making Magic." We spit with masterful architect tongues, building cosmic soliloquies with metaphors and similes. We breathe between the lines of reality, trade rhymes for peace, give away our minds for free, wax poetic in the mouth of the mountains like a hood squad, a Jedi priest. Release the spirit, liberate the world, twist the reason of listening into the square root of unheard. One word, upturn, make magic with your addict, crisscross your turn. The hood's hot and it's cold, we're too young to be old. We quote He-Man and She-Ra from the powers of Grayskull. We're black and we're burnt and we're blood and we're raw, constructing rhythmic equations from a de-evolutionary crawl. Words infest in the beds of the mouth, bred in the corners of a ghetto slum. Scientific humor for some, hard knock reality for most. We slip a sip for the spirit and we salute the Holy Ghost. Moonwalk and smooth talk, lock blocks and buckshots, name drops and hot spots. You want bars? I got lots. Jail bars and blues bots, dead beats and cop shops. Slick talking career cons, absorbing air like a new sponge. Bobbing for apples with a snake's lung. We're so grunge. Come as you are, we're all done. Spitting that jungle monkey to kingdom come. Explicit regressions overdone. Birding flesh, tears of the sun in the beginning. Thought created heaven and earth, multiplying material worth by the power of 3 to feed God's children the apocalypse live in HD. Still we believe we are made in the image of God. A dream carelessly crafted with the thumbs of man. Extinction of God was always the plan, but we still have words to spill. A lengthy story. We must outsex our self-worth and ejaculate glory. If we could see the errors of our ways, we wouldn't be sorry. So we spit with masterful architect tongues. But in a world of wise trees, we're a modest collection of buds and seeds, an interweb of forest, of memes and live feeds. We dream reruns and bubblegum hooks, quietly dying from breathing the dust of old books, long overread. Returning to wood, we stopped praying to the sky. We lost respect for the hood. Now the light in our eyes is misunderstood. The devil stitched us into a cloth of the beast and sold us out in bulk wholesale. We must open our eyes to the signs, read the poetry and braille, break the cycle of your master's chainmail, hack into the hard drive of the heart, flow the Atlantic like a flowchart, restart, spit with your masterful architect tongue, construct cosmic soliloquies and metaphors and similes. You must breathe, baby, you must breathe, you must breathe, you must breathe, you must breathe, you must breathe between the lines of reality. Share rhymes of peace, giving your love away for free. Be like water, move mountains with the force of a Jedi priest. Release spirit, liberate words, twist the reason of listening so every vibration is heard. Unlearn, upturn, make magic with your addict, crisscross your turn. Peace.